Hi everybody, and happy Monday. It is a Monday, but I haven't been here in so long that I said I have to come in and say hi because it has been way too long. And I did get some really fun things lately, but I've been really busy too because I had to finish mulching the gardens outside, and I was doing it like 5 o'clock in the morning because it was so hot. I mean, we're talking 100 degrees with massive humidity, so it was no fun at all. So 5 o'clock in the morning was the only time I could do this kind of stuff before it got, totally unbearable. But I did get it done, and I was very happy about that. After I finished mulching, and it got so hot and humid in the daytime, then we had like a ton of rain. We got these very bizarre mushrooms growing, and they're called devil's stinkhorn, and they're so cool. And they actually originate in the mulch beds, but they indicate that your dirt is really healthy and very rich and healthy. So everything was growing really good, and I'm going to put a picture of the devil's stinkhorn right here because it's unbelievable. It's so bizarre looking. I'm going to show it to you right here. Okay, we are listening to Oregon in the background. Beautiful stuff, Oregon. You see that? I'm doing a wide angle thing today so you can see more of the atomic universe, but I'm a little bit far away, it looks like now, because it's wide angle. But anyway, all right, first up, we have coming up is the record show, the second Saturday CD and record show at Fireman's Hall at 97 Parish Drive in Wayne, New Jersey. They have record CDs, 45 DVDs, posters, magazines, books, t-shirts, and also I have found 78s at this show. So if you're nearby, check out the second Saturday record show in Wayne. Very fun show. Alright, I got a couple of thrift things a couple of weeks ago actually, and I complained once again to the girl about the $2.99 records, and she said, I know, everybody's complaining, I said, well, tell your boss that your customers are complaining, that they need to put them back to 99 cents. Now, the last time I went, which was Saturday, I didn't even look at the records, and they were floor to ceiling. They were just piled, and that's the way they're going to stay. As long as they don't put the price down, it's going to stay just like that. So anyway, maybe she'll pass on my message. She said everybody, says the same thing. So on Capitol, we got Shearing on Stage, live jazz concert by the George Shearing Quintet, the amazing George Shearing. This is beautiful, and I'm trying not to get here we go. It has Caravan on it, one of the greatest Exotica songs of all time, covered by many, many people, and even done by Duke Ellington back in the day. Beautiful, beautiful song. Caravan is on here, and Shearing is amazing, of course. This is very fun. This is the contemporary composer in the USA, Meyer Kupferman and Lou Harrison. And Meyer Kupferman has on here Concerto for Cello, Tape, and Orchestra, which I thought was so interesting. Cello, tape, and orchestra. How amazing is that? And Lou Harrison has Concerto for Violin and Percussion Orchestra. And this is a beautiful record, very avant-garde. I did play it I played a piece from the violin and percussion piece in one of the more recent podcasts. So really great stuff, and I love avant-garde music. Beautiful stuff. Also in the thrift, I found Saturday, I found 3 beautiful, like 2-foot heavy-duty garden statues, okay? And since I had been working the gardens so much over the past 2 weeks, I was looking for something new to put in the garden that would look really cool. And as I was approaching the thrift store, in the window I saw 3 beautiful 2-foot heavy-duty Chinese or Japanese lady statues. And I peeked in the window and there were $49.99 was the price tag on each one. So I was like, wow. But then, and they had yellow tags. So I went inside and I saw that Saturday the yellow tag was half price. So I figured, all right, for $49.99, I'll pick one of the ladies that I like the best and I'll get her for half price, right? So I asked the little girl, I said, come in the window with me. I want to show you something. And I showed her the 3 statues and I said, these are $50 a piece? She said, no, it's a set. I was like, I mean, okay, they're mine, you know, I'm going to lock them up. I just took them immediately. I got 3 beautiful Chinese ladies garden statues for $27 with tax and everything. $27 for 3 beautiful big garden statues. Now, around here in the garden center, you can't get anything, any really neat garden statues for under $100. So I was over the moon, you know. I had them laying on the car seats, they're like all, you know, where they wouldn't bang into each other. It was great. But anyway, I have a picture of them in the garden right here for you to see. They're so awesome. $27 for all 3. Here they are. Okay, I think it's hot in most of the country. This big bubble of heat over the whole country. So you're probably all suffering the same way. But it has been so hot and I can't stand it. And my Jeep is at the mechanics right now and has been for over a week. And the car that I'm using, meanwhile, has no air conditioning. And you know me, I can't do the heat. I do not do heat, and even from here to work, I'm like drenched. It's just the most horrible feeling, and I can't wait to have my Jeep back, believe me. All right. These are eBay things, and these are so exciting. First thing, okay, one of my favorite records of all time. And I have a pretty trashed copy of it, but I still play it. It skips a little bit, and it's a little bit warped, but it has evaded me for years. I have been looking for a better copy for years. I finally found one, and not only did I find a better copy, but I found a copy with a picture sleeve and in mint condition. And this is a true treasure, and I've played this in several podcasts because there's so many good things on it. It's called Monster Mash. It's children's records, 4 songs, Peter Pan, and it is just amazing. It's very surfy, it's very 60s, just great stuff. I mean, I'm sure many of you have already heard me play this in podcasts. We have things like, we have Monster Mash, of course. We have Saturday Evening Ghost. We have Swinging Head, which is one of my favorites. And Be Careful It's My Throat. Isn't that amazing? How beautiful is that? And the seller put it in this very thick sleeve that's almost like a baseball card sleeve. So it's really well protected and just a beautiful thing. Another eBay thing is Monster Christmas Mash. This is also on Peter Pan. Look at this awesome thing. Oh my God. When you talk about oddball Christmas, you know, I love the horror genre and I love Christmas. And when you have oddball Christmas pieces like this, they make me very excited. And this one has stuff like, who's that up on the roof? It's so good to see you. We have All I Want for Christmas Is My 2 Front Teeth, Monster Christmas Mash, which is great, by the way. And it's Christmas or Us. Nobody ever asked me to a Christmas party. You can count on us like Count Dracula. So cute. So very, very cute. And it's a Peter Pan LP. I recommend this for any and every Christmas collection. It is a must. Beautiful little thing. Alright, and then we got this beautiful thing on Capital. This is a rare, oddball thing, and this goes for a lot of money on eBay. You can check. This is called LSD. It's on Capital. It is a Capital record. Let me see if I can find the year on this. It was 60s. I'm not sure. Maybe 66 if I remember correctly. But in order to support further medical research on LSD, royalties originally paid for production services on this album are being donated to the LA Medical Research Foundation. And this album talks about the horrors of LSD, and it also has some great psych music on it. And from what I understand, here we go. Yes, Timothy Leary speaks on here, Aldous Huxley speaks on here, and the one and only Allen Ginsberg speaks on here. It says LSD, actual recordings of people under the influence of psychedelic drugs, psychedelic music, the sounds of the acid test, LSD users and pushers, and the amazing story of LSD in action. Comments by such LSD authorities as Sidney Cohen, MD, the controversial Dr. Timothy Leary, Mrs. Aldous Huxley, and Allen Ginsberg. Isn't that something? A documentary report on the current psychedelic drug controversy. Look at that cover. Very psyche also. Very, very excited about this. There's a guy laying on the floor tripping over here. It's so amazing. Wow. I'm so excited about that. I was actually searching for Allen Ginsberg reading Howl. Yeah, that's what I was searching for when this popped up. I said, oh my God, I have to. Because Allen Ginsberg does read Howl on LP, and I really wanted a copy. There was one before. There was one listed before, but I had missed it. And so I was searching for that, and this came up. So I was really excited about this. I guess because Allen Ginsberg is on it, you know. So it should be very, very fun. So that's about it. I mean, I haven't been here in at least 2 weeks, and I wanted to come in and say hi. I wanted to show you some of these great things and tell you what I've been up to, because actually, normally I would have started the gardens much earlier, but things got in the way, and all of a sudden when I'm ready to do it, I mean, I had to get, I think I used 19 bags of mulch, you know, and a guy actually dropped some off for me first. He only brought me 6 bags. It didn't cover anything, so I had to go in 100-degree weather and get my mulch. I got, what did I get? I don't know. 13 more bags. 13. Yeah, like 13 more bags. Piled them in the back of the Jeep. I was like, I am woman, hear me roar. It was, you know, and it was 100 degrees. And I just sat them in, I left them in the Jeep until I was ready to use them early in the morning, because there was no way I was putting them in the Jeep and taking them back out in 100-degree weather. No. I just used them right out the back of the Jeep early in the morning. And everything looks so beautiful. And then, when the rains come, the heavy, heavy-duty downpours come, the mulch looks so pretty when it's wet, you know. Then I get those cool mushrooms. They were so exciting because I looked them up. I love mushrooms. I think they're so beautiful. And there's so many weird ones out there. And I had never seen a mushroom like the ones that I showed you earlier. So I looked them up and I read all about them. They're not poisonous or anything, but they have a stench. They're supposed to have a stench. And I didn't smell it. I didn't get close enough, but when I took the picture, I didn't smell anything. But this gook that comes out the top is supposed to smell really bad. I guess kind of like that beautiful corpse flower that's blooming in the the Bronx Botanical Gardens right now. Did you see it? It's so amazing. It's like 15 feet tall. It smells like a rotting corpse. Did you hear about this? It only blooms like once every, I don't know, 10 years or something. But we haven't had one bloom in the botanical garden since, I think, 1936. So exciting and so beautiful. I would love to grow one of those in my yard, but I don't think it would survive the winters. You know, you need a big greenhouse around that, like a conservatory, like at the Bronx Botanical Gardens. But what a cool thing, right? Beautiful, beautiful flower, even though it stinks to high heaven, right? Just like these Satan's, or whatever, I forget the name now, but they also reek. I don't know. Nature has ways, I guess, of attracting insects or, you know, whatever. But it's very interesting to me. And I was looking in the field guides online this morning, looking it up and reading all about it. Very, very exciting. To me, anyway. I love my garden. What it said that they develop in the mulch beds, but it usually indicates that your soil is really good and rich. I knew that to be pretty true because my basil is looking outrageous this year. And I had a rosemary plant that was as big as me, and I had it for 25 years in my garden. And a couple of years ago we had one of the worst winters ever, where the snow never went away. It just piled up, kept snowing. And that winter finally killed my rosemary bush. And I was so sad because I use rosemary all the time. I would take big sprigs of it and put them right on the charcoals in the grill so you get that rosemary scent rising up. Oh, I used to love it. And a couple of weeks ago I bought a beautiful new rosemary plant, and I see already it's shooting up. I hope I can keep this one alive as long as my other one. We'll see what the winters bring, I guess. But anyway, so I hope you've been keeping up with the podcasts. There's a lot of them. We're up to like 210 podcasts, I think, and they're always different and varied, and lots of Tink's Choice and a lot of themed shows. Just a lot of fun. And in fact, if you're not familiar with the podcasts yet, I'll put a link down below so that you can listen to those. Very, very fun. I haven't done one since last Saturday. Just been so busy, overworked, and you know, getting up at 5 in the morning to work in the garden. I'm shut by like 8 o'clock at night. So now that the gardens are finished, I can relax and do more with you guys. It'll be fun. Looking forward to the mechanical music extravaganza, which is coming in October. Can't wait. And Dewey, I hope you're coming this year. You and Chris better come this year because now you live really close. Yay! That is so exciting. And this is a show that you guys cannot miss. And of course, Raymond will be here for that. Lots of fun, and anybody else who's in the area has to hit that too. But we'll talk about that more when we get closer to it. That's also in Wayne, so lots of stuff going on in Wayne. So anyway, I wanted to chat a little, you know, not just do a quickie, show and tell. I wanted to chat a little with you guys because I haven't been around in a while. So I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical day. I love you all. I will talk to you very soon. Stay cool. Mwah. Love you.